time, baby. We live. What's going on, people? We are live on a Sunday because we missed Saturday, and we was talking behind the scenes before we went live that we're gonna bring the intro back. Why you say we're gonna? Well, let me introduce the show. Welcome to Pimping Negus, the show. Negus. You know, it's African American vernacular. What's the E stand for? I don't know, but we're gonna get into that later. We are. I'm one of the hosts, the good deacon. Who I got with me, man?
I'm Bishop Hustle Hotep Bingham, as you like to say, and you are Deacon DeTravius. Welcome to Pimping Negus. This Jesse is supposed to lead us out.
You gotta say the show.
Right, Pimping Negus, the show. I'm about ready to throw this Jesse under the bus. Show him what you got on, brother, the cookout.
Yo,
why are we here at this random time with no intro video? And I told the Jesse, I'm a man of my word. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. You want to go to the boys club and hang out, and this our day. We finally getting our consistent numbers. So the good deacon decided that he wanted to go play tag with a bunch of hoochie daddy shorts wearing brothers in the park.
Yo, you gonna stop throwing my fraternity under the bus, man. You gonna stop throwing. We got
throwing you under the bus too. You had the hoochie daddy shorts on too. So here we are.
Here we are live. So we got a action-packed show. Put the thing up. Put our Cash App joint up, man. Come on, Pit.
Mine is up. See, you can't even look. This brother ain't on his normal.
I was talking about the title. Yeah, I'm not on. I'm on the other side. It's interesting getting on, being on this side of things. But what's going on, man? How you doing? I didn't check in the mental health, at least on record anyway. How you doing mentally, man? Before we get
my mental health, y'all remember we told y'all this is a marriage. Today, this weekend, this Jesse choosing his hoochie daddies over his brother. What's that mean where the white guy is looking back from the white girl? You know which one I'm talking about. He got me looking at other people now, because this Jesse right here, I love him though. I told him I was gonna do this, so I gotta give him some grief for a little bit, and then we really gonna get serious. But I'm good, man. I actually, as you can attest to, I was ready yesterday. I got up and put the links together, found some good topics, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
You know what's funny, what's crazy? This is behind the scenes stuff. People will give you out behind the scenes how the sausage is made. Pause. Yesterday you was more ready. You was more amped than normal. Usually, sometimes I call you, you sound like you on the fence. He was like, well, I don't know. Let's see. Yesterday he was like, yo, I'm ready to. I said, yo, this joke is crazy. I said, the one time I can't do it, he ready. He was excited about it. I was like, he must really like these topics. All right. So let's talk. Speaking of topics, this episode is called JustUS or JustRUS. And if you don't get the Rus is Russian, we're gonna be talking about some things. Justice, JustUS, JustRUS. What's the first topic we got? Is Cheney doing it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll play the video real quick.
Cheney, let's hope our Cricket Wireless, y'all got to hit the Cash App, y'all. We be trying, but
12 is shutting down the office for Mike's
retirement. Keep talking. I'm gonna put it on pause while we watch it.
Yeah, so basically, in a nutshell, and I said I could go Hotep or I'll go Nego Pin on it. We're gonna see how we're gonna do it. We ain't playing it out. We got the topic. We're gonna talk. There you go. But let it rock real quick.
Former President Trump would turn him into a martyr and potentially add to his political strength with a base that follows him pretty rapidly. Do you share that concern? Do you have any concern that a prosecution would strengthen Donald Trump's political hand?
I don't think that it's appropriate to think about it that way, because the question for us is, are we a nation of laws? Are we a country where no one is above the law? And what do the facts and the evidence show? And certainly,
that's it right there.
That's justice. Is it justice or just us, right? So what I was gonna say is, like I said, I can go Hotep, I can go Nego Pin, right? So I'm gonna go Hotep first on her. Why she wasn't saying that when he was in office, though? He was wilding while he was in office, man.
All
like,
right.
Now you coming out the woodworks. All these people coming out. She ain't the only one. All these people coming out the woodworks now because he out of office and they piling on, and it don't look like he look like he might be dead in the water. Whatever the saying is. Why you ain't do that while he was in office, man? That's when we needed y'all to step up. Y'all talking about y'all Republicans and all that, and then once this joker is he wasn't a Republican. He's not a conservative. Y'all voted for him. Crazy. He beat like 21 candidates on this side. Why you ain't say all that when he was running?
All right.
But on the flip side, so that's the whole flip side. On Nick Pence, he's absolutely right. We gonna be in law and order. We gotta be law and order. We gotta go take this joker to jail. Where Kanye when you need him? Guess who's going to jail tonight?
I'm with you. I agree with you on the Hotep. Where was all of that energy? It took to the end. I think the reason they hate her is didn't she vote against or vote with the Democrats like on the second vote to impeach the Jesse? She was like, all right, enough is enough.
Yeah.
She had a high tolerance. So I'm with you on that Hotep. But I think she actually helped us too. She been on the opposite side, so she know how to play that battle, and I applaud her. That question was all screwed up. Why is you worried about politics and the future when we should be worried about justice right now? You heard the question was like, well, do you know, basically, what do you think about those who say that if you prosecute them, it's only gonna make them a martyr and strengthen his? We don't give a darn about that. Yeah. He could be a martyr in jail, serving a federal sentence, or that way he can't be our president no more. But why is y'all even thinking about that? To me, that's one of them scapegoat planet questions where, you know, when they have their talking points, somebody strategic is behind that. And I would bet, I wish Rich, and if we was on our normal time, I know my people would be engaged, Jesse. Your day for the rest of the show is Hoochie Daddy. But that's probably something, because the Dems, that's an easy way out for the Dems. That sounds like it's a strategic talking point that the Dems might have planted out there just so they don't have to fear the public if they don't go after Trump. They got an easy excuse. Oh, we didn't want to strengthen him.
Oh, gotcha. I was
she
trying.
Put it there. She put it, are we a nation of laws or not? That's the wrong freaking question. Did he do wrong? And should he be prosecuted? Why are you worried about him being a martyr or the politics? We don't care about no politics. He just tried to take over our country. We're not supposed to let that slide. So shout out to her. I'm thinking again, like, Liz, even though you should have been put his butt out there, it does help to have some former ops on your team, because she knocked that question down and sliced it and diced it the right way. So no other reporter, that's not a talking point that they could keep repeating, because as she said, that ain't the question. Are we a nation of laws or nah? That's it. Plain and simple. So shout out to Liz.
And the answer to that question is sometimes, right? Depends on who you're talking to.
If you're black.
If you're black. That's why JustUS, or JustRUS. I think I give everybody because I like I do this myself. I change my mind all the time when you give new information. But like, how much information did she need? Like, all these people that's now all of a sudden they coming out against Trump. Like, how much information y'all doing that now because he's not in power? And a part of me don't respect it. I respect it in a way, but 70% of me don't respect it because
she did hers when he was in power.
That's true.
And about to take over. Like, he was about to be a dictator. That was on that January 6th stuff where she was finally coming to be brave. I used that in air quotes, but it wasn't because he was falling off. Like, I'm a defender on that one. I remember during the January 6th, she probably got her name called out by the dictator. Y'all go find her in there. Like, dang.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, we got comments. All right, the next one.
Yeah, I don't see any comments, so let me know.
We still in the politics.
Okay.
Kansas.
Yeah. This was go ahead. Where you was going with it? Because I was like, I don't know where the joker going with it.
let me put myself up here, if you don't mind, brother. I'm so tired of the Democrats. People, let's not fall for their crap again. Like these weak people, they win by luck. I don't think it's no strategy. It just so happened that abortion rights happen to be an issue that could help them out. And they just taking that. I'm so tired of receiving those emails. What's his name? I could just scroll. I'm gonna put us both back on for a minute, just so you can. James Carville, Joe Biden alert, the People's Campaign. I'm so tired of these Cortez.
You get emails from them? You get emails?
Man, I be getting all of these
hey,
emails.
So people, so take note. I'm gonna let them finish. I'm gonna let you finish, but take notes real quick. People,
put me on the game, please.
No, people, see this. Please follow what this joker doing. This joker's on all they email blasts, but he be talking tough on here.
Look, I didn't add on to get on those. I wish they would stop sending them to me. That's my whole point. Like, this for me is pathetic. And this lady right here in the blue and white, that just show who really they parties care about. That's who basically doing everything, y'all. And it's just sickening. So because abortion rights impact all of them, mainly, that's really who they don't want having no abortions. It's like the political campaign's gonna pick up, and that has been an issue that, and I know it's been an issue before.
Yeah, it's been an issue.
It's always been an issue.
Always an issue, yeah.
But now they reinvigorated because they lost. So now it's like a cycle, and it's just like, man, y'all ain't got no strategy to really help the people. Like, y'all was in power. Y'all could have took control of all of this. Trump executed on his crap. Say what you want about Trump. He executed on his stuff, and it's like, who gonna execute for the Democrats? Y'all shut down Bernie, who is our last hope. These women ain't really getting it done for us. Liz Cheney, it's just frustrating. And when you think about JustUS, it's just like, yo, man, yeah, where is this same energy? That I want this same energy right here. Let me show the picture again in the blue and white. When we talking about getting Brittany out of jail.
Oh, you got your homie. Who's that?
I don't know. That, y'all got to hit the Cricket Wireless, but y'all seen the headline there. We won't.
So what I want to say is, the issue is a lot of people still getting abortions, man. Remember I said, we talked about this a while ago. I said the almost Tyrones, the almost Brads. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of almost Brads out there, yo, up in heaven. If you believe in that, there's a lot of almost JoJo and them up in heaven. And when I mean almost, that y'all got rid of them jokers, so they almost became bad, but you got rid of them way too early. So a lot of people still getting abortions, man. So I think it's always been an issue, but I don't think in a wildest dream that they thought it would be overturned, at least in our lifetime. But then we had in our lifetime in the last 10, 15 years, we had Obama, we had Trump, we had the pandemic, we had now we got Roe v. Wade. Anything can happen, man.
Yeah, anything can happen.
We got the episode 63.
Let me tell our viewers, you better repent. You better get you some life insurance, and I ain't talking about Allstate. You better figure out what your good creator want. That's the Christian in me is telling you, hey man, as the Travia say, I think he might be on to something. We're not gonna make it. It's not looking good for us, y'all.
So let me ask you this. Since you brought it up, the Christian joint. So where you stand on the abortion joint, the issue?
Oh, you know what? And this goes to shout out to what's our classmate? I think it was it Gene or Joe that was talking about Bill Burr. I watched his Netflix special the night before in preparation for this show that you didn't make on time because you was with your hoochie daddies. I'm conflicted. I believe, again, just like he said it, I believe you should have control over your body. We all got free will. God wouldn't force us to do nothing. So I stand with you got control of your body. Can't nobody tell you what to do, people. What is it, pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro-choice.
Then on the other hand, and he says this in this Netflix comedy, I actually like dude.
I told you he was gonna like it. I told you he at least top 5 working
I
comedian.
can't believe that. I don't know. I ain't going that far, but I like the whole
He said,
vibe.
yeah, hold up, why you ain't going that far? Yeah,
I ain't going that far, but his vibe, it's like he was raised with us. Talking about his dad and how he feared his dad and all of the trauma he grew up with. Like he seemed like he would be one of them cool white boys that could come to the hood. Anyway, he stated that part. I agree with that because I don't like to be told what to do either. And then he was like, but it's also killing a baby.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I could look at you as like you murderer or whatever, but what I know is, look, God don't make no mistakes. Even with your free will, he already knew you was gonna be a Jesse. So that baby may not have been meant for something great because he knew you was gonna be a Jesse and kill it. He knows you, even though you got your free will and choice. And so I'm just like, well, you know, ye without an abortion, cast the first stone. Hey, it said those with the gray hair, the elders walked away first. They dropped their stones because they know, like,
They dropped their stones.
I ain't throwing no stones, bro. I'm not throwing no stones.
When I was like, I had to be like 20 years old. Maybe I was a little older, like 22. One of my boys, we was sitting around talking, and this is before, I didn't know the abortion numbers at the time. And he was like, yo, you know how I know the abortions are crazy? He's like, because everybody I know paid for an abortion. I said, yo, that's crazy. Yo. And I started thinking about it like, yeah, I don't know mad people that pay for abortion.
Multiples.
Oh, yeah.
That they made somebody was genius enough to invent a plan B because they seen green opportunity. And it is what it is. I do think it's wrong. But God will forgive you. We all do something wrong. I think you got to make your own decision, your own choice, but ain't nothing to hang up a whole country and a whole vote for. There's all kinds of things that you could vote for. So that's where I kind of stand out on that. Remember, I'm always fall on grace and mercy because the Jesse ain't perfect. So I can't too much judge. We could just look at what does the truth say, the Bible, what did Jesus, what's his words, what did he say, and then we leave it at that. What about yourself, brother? You held on to one, I believe, right?
What?
You more righteous than me.
Nah. I definitely know. I tell everybody, I'm not no angel. I'm not the devil. I'm somewhere in between, good, bad, and ugly. Man, you gotta let people do what they want, because this is where I land on. Even if I was against it, which I'm not. Like, yo, I'm not adopting no babies.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, I'm not. I don't even like people like that. So I'm happy that y'all doing it.
And if you were consistent across the board, like, all right, if you pro-life, then you're gonna be pro-adoption.
Yeah,
you're gonna be pro-social services, pro-welfare, like
you're gonna be anti-death penalty, all that stuff. It's not, you're not being consistent. But humans not consistent anyway, so I stopped holding that against them because I know we ain't gonna make it long term anyway.
We ain't gonna make it.
You said that's in the Bible anyway, but I just came to my own conclusion outside of the Bible that we ain't gonna make it anyway. I mean, there's no way that we're making. This is one example. I think I might have said this on the show. It's one of my sayings that we making. All the countries are making weapons of mass destruction. Damn near all the countries. There's no way they making all these weapons for mass destruction just to sit in the closet and collect dust. One day, Joker's gonna let it off. We don't let it off before America, but one day it's gonna be let off, and that's just weapons of mass destruction. If the climate and all this other stuff don't get us further, the next pandemic. But so anyway,
ain't no minds being changed.
Yeah.
Brittany, we went out. We went off a little bit, but your girl was sentenced to 9 years in Russian prison. How do you feel about that, brother?
Put Boosie joint on first. Put Boosie commentary on first.
Play Boosie.
Yeah.
9 years for a weed plant. And the USA ain't doing nothing about it. You tell me that. If that was Taylor Swift it'll be a peace treaty right now.
Yeah, you can cut a ball.
It'll be a slight. They'll be drafting to go to war. For a weed pen. 9 years.
Your boy Boosie be serious, man. I love the energy. I love it. Go ahead. Let me put
So,
your banner up.
I talked about it. I asked you on a post yesterday. I didn't go back to read the comments. I'm like, yo, why am I going back and forth with people? I gotta stop doing that. Ain't no minds being changed. But one, Boosie Road, we initiated the offer. We offering a weapons dealer for somebody that played basketball that was smoking weed. Like, yeah, we offering an arms dealer for that. So one, we are doing something, right? It's my Negro pen. What my Negro pen? I ain't getting.
I already got your banner up there.
Yeah, you got. I ain't even see it. So we are doing it. And then also it's like I don't think people understand how these things work. It's like they don't have to release it. You know what I'm saying? Like just like we don't have to release people. We had a whole Guantanamo Bay, yo. Like we ain't in no moral position to be telling anybody what to be doing with some foreign and a lot of people in Guantanamo Bay didn't even have trials. They just locked them jokers away. We ain't in no moral position as the U.S. to be telling anybody what to do with any of their criminal. Like I said, them jokers wasn't even criminal. Shorty pled. She pled.
Hey, I actually agree with your Negro pen take. Say it again. We ain't in no moral position. Say it again. Gitmo, they didn't have no trial, no charges. Probably didn't get no food.
And they was torturing them.
Waterboarding. Like, yeah. America. Like,
obviously. So let me take this back before we get the mean text and all that. Obviously, I had empathy for her because it is kind of crazy that she got that much time for like a weed cartridge, whatever it was, right? But at the same time, it's like she's saying it was a mistake. Of course, she's supposed to say it's a mistake, right? Like, yo, you know the joint. Joint ain't even legal all the way, all 50 states in America. Are you traveling abroad with that? If we're gonna take a word that it truly was a mistake, that you just piled all your stuff away and all that, I mean, that's unfortunate, but I don't believe that.
No, that's the Negro pen take. But I'm not surprised by that Negro pen take. Ain't no minds being changed. I'ma say it's messed up that she got caught in that. I do feel the same when I look at it. I do feel the same rage as Boosie, and I love Boosie because he be so passionate. Because if it was Taylor Swift, it would be different. I think she had to start her own movement, her friends and family, and that's how we heard about it. And they're keeping her name in the thing, which is almost counterintuitive because it gives Russia more leverage. Because it's like, oh, y'all want her, y'all got some pressure, and they're getting a warlord back. At the same time, it's like, well, America, we ain't got no moral ground. As you said, we done gave people 9-10 years for less than probably just a cartridge. Accessory to a crime, you could just be around and be telling the truth, but because you want to pressure them, our JustUS system is messed up. And as Kimberly says, we got folks over here who ain't been released. So America, I think, is not a government thing. It's like a human thing.
It's a human thing. Yeah. So I wasn't even gonna get into this, but I did a semi deep dive on the research, and basically damn near 100%. I ain't gonna say 100% because I'm a lawyer. So close to 100% of all countries basically give people with that are their minority group, people of color. So they don't necessarily be people of color. They be their minority group, their oppressed group, and people that are non-citizens the most time across the board for crimes.
And the crazy thing is take notes, sisters. And we didn't let him continue, but Boosie snapped. He was like, how we got a black vice president, woman vice president, and she ain't leading the charge on this. I don't know if she is or not, but I feel him on that. Like, because it reminds me of that quote. I don't know who said it, but with the Nazis, when they came for this people, we didn't say nothing because it wasn't us. When they came for these people, we didn't say nothing because it wasn't us. Then when it was time for them to come for us, we had nobody left to speak up for us. My thing is, where is all of the women's suffrage and the LGBTQ? Y'all tried to take my birthday month and call it Pride Month. Like, y'all just got finished celebrating and she's over there locked up. Where's all that energy for one of your own, a prominent member of your own? And I see the Black community riding and posting to Britney, but I don't, and especially the Black LGBTQ community, but I don't see nobody else riding for Britney like that. And I just hope we taking note of who our friends are. I'm like Trump. I keep a long list of, all right, I know who, I may not remember your name, I remember people who did some shady stuff. Tried, Sir, June is Pride Month. Just saying, in your mind, allegedly, you heard what I said. That's the turn of month. You can't just come and take my month. I'm sorry. Look.
So I'm just gonna add on though, more Negro Pen stuff. We gotta stop doing if that was, because the only reason Britney is because she is Britney Griner. Like if that was you would just be locked up. You'd be SOL. Even if that was Bootsy,
they might have let me go.
You think so?
Like, you ain't nobody. We can't use you as leverage.
I don't think they would let
Black
you go,
man. No,
I don't think they would have let you go, yo. You would have been in there
on the chain gang.
Yeah, you would have tried to convert those old Russians into Christianity. What the Russians?
Hey, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard what my good co-host brother, the Deacon, said. He absolutely right. We would have found some way to turn that into a positive, but I respect that. I'd have been trying to convert some Russians. That's a gold star. Pat on the back.
So Boosie, if it was you probably had Negroes and Negro Pens saying you should have stayed over there. Like you're better. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. If it was him, like people don't really rock with Boosie like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially women, you know what I mean? They be like, yo, Boosie, you need to stay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't coming for you. So you can't. So that is my point, that the Negro Pen point. Like, of course, if it was somebody else different, it would be different. That's just how the world works.
Yeah, and it's really just us though. She found herself in a bad situation. My thing is, all right, when you're in a bad situation, like you just said, I would have probably found some way to try to convert the Russians. We all gonna have bad situations that occur to us in bad circumstances. Is how do you stand up and handle it? Do you put your head down and quit, or do you keep going? You have faith, and I'm gonna get through this.
So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if we're gonna share it on the show. I'm gonna do over the next week. I wonder why she pled though. I want to know why. I don't know the justice system like that. Obviously, everybody.
It was an article. We talked about it. Like it was some kind of technicality or something like that. 9 years is apparently lenient.
Yeah. It is. That's why you plead.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate for her, but I mean, there go your career, unless the United States could trade for you to get over there. But she has a chance you can either lay down and be like, my government forgot about me, wow, or you could come out like Nelson Mandela. You could be the LGBTQ Nelson Mandela that unify the whole community, the globe or something. And you laugh. I'm serious. And to you, Kimberly, what she say? No, sir. June is Pride Month. When did June become Pride Month? On what year? Or is it just because somebody said? That's like, and this for you too, the Travis. Think about this. We was growing up, we didn't never hear of no Cousins Day or Grandparents Day or Best Friend Day or Go Get Some Coffee Latte Day. Now we got social media, and my auntie Brenda is crazy about this. She be announcing all the days, National Puppy Day. I'm like, yo, where's you? Do you have a calendar that tell you all of this stuff? So that's how I look at Pride Month. Until you could tell me who the founder of it is and when it became what it was, I ain't hearing it. It became Pride Month because June 28th is the anniversary. Please educate me, because, you know, we like to learn, of Stonewall. But who designated it? Is it a federal month? Like Black History Month? That's what I want to know. I think it was 19. She trying to come with the facts. That thinking there just, the credibility ain't there yet. Save it for next show. We moving on. Give me some facts though, and you could come and you could feed the good deacon, or you could come in our chat and burn me, just sizzle me, because I was ignorant. I can admit sometimes I could be ignorant.
All right. You went on the rant there a little bit, brother.
We always go on the rant. Look, I gotta defend my month, Jesse. Yo, you ain't born in June. They ain't calling your month Pride. When your birthday, bro?
March 15th, the Ides of March, one of the most famous days of the year, man. You probably don't even know what the Ides of March is.
What is March? Is March known for some type of month?
Nah, not that I know about.
Yeah, see?
It's my month. That's what it's known for. My month.
Exactly. Let them come try to take over your month, and you're going to feel some kind of way, too. All right, Breonna Taylor, speaking of JustUS, they just arrested these officers.
Yeah. So with this, I don't know if he's going to play the video first, but you got commercials in front. We got to get this Cash App. Put it on. Put the Cash App up so you get that Cricket Riders.
It's in there.
So with this one, so this is I'm going to.
Oh, brother, you got burned. Hold on. Your month is Women's Month. Oh, don't get canceled. He said it's my month. Now you see how it feels, Jesse. Okay.
So they got federally charged. So I want all y'all to be taking notes of this. All y'all that be like, yo, y'all be political, making political discussions of this. This happened under your boy Biden watch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give him credit. Well, you don't gotta do nothing, but this happened under his watch. It didn't happen under your boy Trump watch.
It took a while.
It definitely took a while, but it happened under his watch. So he's the commander in chief. He appoints these people. So I think you gotta give him some type of credit. So it is gonna be like, what did Biden do for us? I guess it's one thing he did.
He got him charged, huh?
Yeah.
That you talk about begging for crumbs, boy. Yeah, we got to do.
All he can do is get him charged. He can't convict him.
Look, Trump know how to do that. He know how to back channel these judges and tell them what to do. And we see he executed. I ain't making no excuses.
What did Trump do? Who did Trump backdoor, bro?
Trump almost took an election. What did you talking about? That's what we started with. You see all these text messages and communications. Trump made a call like, do. It's depending on Georgia. Throw some votes away. I need you to put them.
Yeah, because that's how he had so that's the whole system at play. That's because he had all these rabid followers that all of a sudden throwing him.
But the Dems got a bunch of rabid followers too. Negroes that's been voting for him and they did nothing.
Them soft though, you know that. You already know.
Yeah, I know. I'm frustrated with them because you know what? The scary thing is because we ain't planning, and I tell my kids this: when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I ain't heard nothing about no new candidate coming up, and if they try to make us vote and get our energy up for Biden again, it's gonna be hard. I know we got to do it, hold our nose. But think about the conversations we're going to have. How's that going to feel trying to encourage the younger generation? Yeah, but you got to vote. If you don't vote for this dude who's a bum, by the way, I stand on record that he's a bum. He still ain't, we waiting for student loan to get canceled, all of this stuff. He a typical politician. Like, we ain't got nobody next in line that could.
I think Kamala is next in line. I think.
Really? No, she ain't. You rolled that AKA thing far enough, sis. You was the first, but we ain't trusting you. You don't even like us like that. And we know this. We know this. If somebody wants that, I wish we was here Saturday because, you know, our law school people know to be here. And we got some people with some affiliations. No, I don't have no confidence in her. I'm sorry. No, what has she done that we know other than she black? And that's good enough. Mind you,
that's good enough.
That is good enough. But I'm saying
you can't say but after that, though. You can't say but if it's good enough, it's good enough. So I think there is a strategy. I think this strategy is tradition though. Like I think their strategy is what Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. I think that's the strategy. And I don't think that works. I don't think that works anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get down in the mud. As you say, get out the mud. We got to get in the mud with them. Like, if they doing dirty tactics, we got to do dirty tactics. I'm sure they do it. They doing dirty tactics, but they doing it subvertly versus covertly, right? Like the Republicans do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? For the most, especially when Trump got
do.
Yeah, he was doing whatever they want. And I think this whole we're above that, you know, because a lot of liberals and Democrats are educated. We're above doing that. I think that's the issue. Like, we are supposed to be the not we, because I ain't a Democrat. The educated people are supposed to have a certain level of class, for lack of a better word, and I think that's why you see that, because they are like the class, the educated
respectability party
where the Republicans are like, and this is in recent times too, because it hasn't always been like this. The Republicans are like, yo, they got like the lower class whites. Trump was talking directly to them, got them on board. The liberals talked down to them. Trump got them like, yo, Obama. I think a lot of it is a reaction to Obama too. Obama was just so good and smooth with credentials and all that. They was like, yeah, like, yo, we got this. Like, yo, he did everything right. We still ain't got no scandal from this dude yet. Yeah, I don't know who this dude is, but this joker got no scandal.
Yeah. Speaking of scandal,
what you got next?
In JustUS, this Alex Jones thing is hilarious. I wasn't following.
You got Jesse of the week.
Jesse of the week. Didn't we have something? Oh, we forgot it looked like some Negro.
I gotta find a way to say that audio, because we got this could be white folks. I actually think this is white folks, right? It is white folks. I'm pretty sure you got white attorneys, and I'm pretty sure they was from Steinberg or whatever law firm, right? Yo, bruh.
Let's play a clip. Let's play a clip.
Questioned by the lawyer representing parents of 6-year-old Sandy Hook victim, Jesse Lewis.
You and your company want the world to believe that this judge is rigging this court proceeding to make sure that a literal script, is being followed. That's what you want the world to believe, right?
Aren't I barred from talking about this?
I'm asking you the question, Mr. Jones.
The way the court works is you answer a question until there's an objection.
Jones answer without being contradicted by either his own words or those
Hold
being
on,
said
we gotta
by others
listen to
on
the
his
lawyer
behalf.
part.
Just last Friday, Robert Barnes filled in for Jones on his InfoWars show.
So that's why the judge is rigging the court proceeding to make sure that the script, and this is literally a script gets told in a certain way for future audiences.
Jones's cross-examination follows withering testimony from Scarlett Lewis, Jesse's mother. She faced down Jones, the man who told and fanned lies that the mass murder at Sandy Hook never happened, her son Jesse never existed, and his mother merely an actress.
To have someone on top of that perpetuate a lie.
I had to fast forward a little bit.
That it was a hoax, that it didn't happen, that it was a false flag, that I'm an actress. Then you get on and you say, oh, sorry, but I know actresses when I see them. Do you think I'm an actress?
Yeah, you didn't even get to the moment. You gotta probably figure it out. But basically, like, basically for the folks, damn, I just kicked my leg. So the lawyer was like, yo, he asked him something. And he was like, you know how I know that? Because your lawyer sent it to me in discovery. He said, you know how I know I do text messages and all that? It's about to tell you, like, because your lawyer sent it to me in discovery. But I didn't even see, I got to go back and watch that whole clip because I didn't even see that. I didn't follow that trial at all. But it is crazy how.
I think I got it queued up for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
George, what's up, man? George, one of my favorite people in the hustle. I've been telling him that for years. He had the realest conversation with me.
Oh, yeah, when you started.
Yeah, when I started, he said, yo, just try to make it back, basically.
I remember.
Must pay for his lies.
Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured.
The parent's lawyer establishing Jones made hundreds of millions of dollars over several years based on text messages from his phone, evidence Jones didn't realize they had, catching him in another lie.
12 days ago, your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years, and when informed, did not take any steps to identify it as privileged or protect it in any way. And as of 2 days ago, it fell free and clear into my possession. That is how I know you lied to me when you said you didn't have text messages about Sandy Hook.
Yeah, it's me.
I told you the truth. This is your Perry Mason moment. I gave them my phone.
Jones testified earlier in
His Perry Mason moment. Yeah, he gonna ride with that. This is
so I didn't think about this until this now. Hey George, don't be mad at me, yo. You know how I would flip that on Jokers? I was like, yo, he was compromised. My lawyer was compromised. I would just go back to my audience and be like, my lawyer was compromised. How did he slip? I don't pay him. I know he paid him. You got to pay him probably close to 7 figures, it's not over 7 figures. I'm pretty sure he from some of them fancy firms. And like, yo, they probably had experts and all that. They compromised my legal team, and that's why they got the records. And y'all, yo, just feed the fire, because if they're not, ain't no minds being changed anyway. So they already on your team. Just feed the fire and get that 100. I ain't never realized he's making hundreds of millions of dollars. I gotta step my what's name up, yeah. My game up or something.
I'm with you.
Conspiracy theory game, because yo, this Joker, yo, what's funny, I had posted on my wall, yeah. Yo, this Joker's only 48 years old.
Yeah, he look older, but I'm with you. His attorney just sat there, and the key, I would do exactly what you said. And the key, when he said the script, and that woman was like, "Do I seem like an actress?" When I first watched this, I was like, yeah, the way you saying that, it do seem like you following a script right now. Like, why would you, like, you supposed to be hurting? You ain't supposed to be caring about this or that. But I would do the same thing, because he said your attorney had a chance to say it was privileged.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You just, and the attorney just sitting there smug, like, yeah, you're going to jail now. You're going to jail now, Zuri. Give her that Arukin uppercut.
I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, he got to sue his lawyer. He just sat there and like 50 million. You finna be liable for all this. Your firm about to be mine, bro.
Yeah, nah. He definitely got to sue. George is 100% right. Like I said, I would double down. I would sue his firm. He got malpractice insurance. I would sue his firm, and I would sue, and I would just run to my people with that. Not to give him and get him established with more money. But I didn't realize he was making hundreds of millions of dollars. I know he was up there, but hundreds of millions of dollars over the years, yo.
Hey, man,
he might be close to $1 billion.
This is a corrupt world. What they say, the lie make it across the world before the truth could get across the street. Hey, man, I'm not surprised. If you're doing evil, there's ways you can make money in this world, man. It just seems, what you say, we ain't gonna make it.
We ain't gonna make it. Well, we ain't gonna make it like, yo, because just to stay on this one, we ain't gonna make it. Just to hammer another example of why we not gonna make it. You know how hard it would have to be so people believe him, right? Obviously, because he's making $100 million. You know how hard it would be for you to have do a conspiracy and do this, pull off Sandy Hook, and there's no memos, no text messages, there's no nothing of communication of how you set that up. That joint gotta be, yo, it's mad people involved. You saying
the claim, the conspiracy is it's the government. So
that's what I'm saying, but
erase
even with the government, so there has to be, well, we know a lot of how many people that died. So outside of people that died, well, quote unquote died, right? Because he's saying it would be false, right? So I'm saying quote unquote died. I'm just going from him, right? So if I'm believing it, right? This is how many people, quote unquote, died, disappeared. Police officers was on the scene. You have hospital workers, You have government officials. We're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of people involved in this thing, and there's no memo anywhere. There's no text message. Yeah, you can't tell a joker. You know how hard it is to keep a secret? That's all I'm gonna say. You know how hard it is to keep a secret?
you straying, and we got two big ones. It is hard to keep a secret. But I get your point. Let's take a pause for Flued Out. And then we still got we gonna close on our last topic. Y'all gonna love this, Beyonce. But as a comedy joke, maybe a Jesse of the week as well.
Yeah, it's not Jesse because I said it's fake, but you I don't know where you stand on it. But go ahead, play.
I don't care if it's fake or not. When I be looking for our topics and content while you parading around in hoochie daddy shorts, I just gotta move quickly and go for what I need. That might be my last hoochie daddy reference on this show.
You enjoying hoochie daddy. I want to say pause.
I pause, and I want to make sure you ain't get flued out nowhere. Let's go.
Confirmation number. What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
Ain't no confirmation number. I cancel the flight. I cancel your flight. Buy your own ticket. You been trying to hold them cheeks? No. Yeah. Get your bag. I ain't need your bag here. Your bag right there. I came here with nothing. Cool. So, I'm dead serious. You ain't want to give me no cheeks? Nigga,
you're lame as fuck. Because you can't
get Bishop on a good Sunday, yo.
No. I'm not paying for your ticket. I'm not paying for none of that shit.
Hey, snap.
Yeah. He cursed and everything on a Sunday. We got, hit my Cash App. I don't know if y'all should hit the Bishop Cash App because he playing video.
Just hit his so he could get his internet working and help a brother out. So I don't feel like a single mother with the show while he out parading in the streets with courting other groups. The Flued Out real quick. Hey, we passed that, y'all. Let's be independent, ladies. If the Jesse fly you out somewhere, don't find yourself in that situation where you surprised. Like he wants some cheeks, as he said. Either give him some cheeks or you be independent, but don't find yourself in that situation. It's 2022. I know a lot of y'all trying to get to Cancun, but you can't be shorting dudes like that. You got something to trade?
I'm gonna say real quick that is I think it was fake. It's still funny and it's a good topic of discussion. Like y'all flying out, a dude flying you out. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like it becomes one of them things where I think why is even a topic of discussion? Because we don't like to have these real conversations anymore because everybody's sensitive to your body and all that type of stuff. But what did you think what was the expectation? You were just gonna go out there and chill and drink lemonade? What was your expectation? What do you think a joker spending money flying you out that you don't know? What you think is supposed to happen? What you wanted to happen? I guess that's the question. What did she think was gonna happen?
He done put $800 towards the trip. You think he just finna be yeah. All right, last topic.
Let's talk.
There ain't no minds being changed on that stuff.
Text messages. Yeah, y'all a woman haters. She can fly out and do whatever she want. Okay.
Last one. We both I think we up on this topic. Beyonce and you got some backstory stuff that we could share here too. So Beyonce apparently, I'm gonna say, because Lizzo got pumped and set a precedence for using the word spaz. Apparently that's a ableist term, or something like that.
Ableist term, yeah.
And I think I shared this when I was editing my first book, Shyster. I sent some editor read my stuff and I had Shyster in my book, and it was like, that's an anti-Semitic term against Jews. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, you didn't tell me that story. That's another good story. You didn't tell me that one. Go ahead.
Jesse, that's on the show. It's recorded. I'm sure of that. That's probably like episode 4 or 5 when I was telling you about the book process. But it's like, all right, that's offensive to you? Okay, maybe I won't say that around you, but you know I mean it in this term. Beyonce she removed the song. She removed the lyric from the song, and you and I were talking about how that could be a slippery slope. And it then becomes, well, what words do African Americans, other than the N word, what word do we get the ability to police other people over and say, no, you can't say that? Because you know, LGBTQ got their words. I don't think there's a one particular word that I would use as like for all Caucasians, because they like Polish, Italian, they all have their, you know, like spick and some of these other terms. They claim it based on their ethnicity, so it's not necessarily just their race. I think we're the only ones with the race stuff, but it's like, what words can we tell y'all not to say other than the N word?
Yes, so I'm going with it. One, I had to go. I put it together because I'm a little bit smart. I run laps around y'all. Kind of put together what ableist meant, but I definitely Googled it to make sure I was on point. Because I never heard the term to that. But also, it's like, man, and I was saying like words matter, but more importantly, context matters, right? So not every a lot of words, most words have multiple meanings and it means multiple things in multiple contexts. So now that put me on, Chuck.
I'm trying to put you on. Keep going. I gotta change the layout. You know
what I'm saying is, we in a world where everything is super sensitive right now, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everything is offensive and everything. Like, so we can't say dope. Remember we used to say dope?
Yeah.
Like now you can't say dope because somebody addicted to dope. Is that next? Fat, you can't say fat. Remember, that's played out before. Remember, you used to say fat, PHAT. Like, yo, now you can't say fat because that is fat shaming people or obese. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's like at a certain time, it's like, I don't know where this world going, but it seems like everything is super sensitive. Everybody walking on eggshells. But spaz, though, I did Google the spaz term. We kind of spazzed out by using that word. Yeah.
So it's not retarded.
Yo, come on, man. Don't get us fired, yo.
I'm saying that was like all the way. I think it always had negative connotations. Yeah. But as you said, context matters. Spaz could mean something good. Like, yo, you just spazzed on that speech. Where'd you go? And all of it. Like, it's all kind of words. And it's like, it's a slippery slope.
Oh, but let me tell the people the backstory, because we've been having a discussion before, and I was saying like we can't come on here apologizing every time somebody offended. Because I said, you know what, we talk for an hour every week, somebody's going to be offended. You know what I'm saying? And it's like because it becomes a slippery slope. So once we apologize once, we gotta keep coming back and apologizing. Somebody, like I said, somebody like be mad that I said dope. Yo, that's dope. Yo, you know, I was addicted to dope. I'm triggered now. Now we gotta come back and apologize. Nah, I'm not apologizing for that. You know what I mean? So, but overall, man, language is important, and you know, African American specifically, like we will remix everything. We remix religion, yeah. Like the AME church don't exist outside of Black folks in America, yo. The Nation of Islam don't exist outside. Yo, we will take something, remix it, and make it our own. That's the whole thing. Rap music is a remix of everything that all the music that came before it and came afterward. Like we remix everything. That's part of our swag. And y'all might be mad. Swag might mean something to somebody else. Like, yo, why you saying swag? That's part of our whole makeup in this country. We remix stuff, make it our own, and then we use it, and then the world catches on to it. But obviously, we can't say spaz no more.
I'm gonna say spaz. Your mama said just spaz. I'm gonna say spaz. I think context matters. It almost, and maybe we sound just as silly as the teacher. Remember from the Boondocks when he was trying to say the N word?
Yeah,
he's a real life guy, but he's like, Negus, I want some fries. Negus, give me some fries.
He said, yo, he was like, they tried to get him kicked out. He was like, we gotta play that video next. We should have added that one. We're gonna add that one on next.
Yes.
He was like, nigga, N-I-G-G-A versus nigga. He was like, yeah, he was like, I hear him say it all the time. He's like, nigga, can I borrow a pen?
I'm looking for it. Boondocks nigga teacher explanation. Oh,
You know, he had it written down.
Yeah, he had it, and I kind of felt bad for him.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. He's like,
you're right, bro.
Like, I thought I was using it the right way. I thought I was connecting with them. I said, yo, this joke is a straight nerd, yo.
He was trying, though. He really was. Like, yeah, you're right, bro. Like, okay, I got it cute. Shall we?
All right, we're gonna take it out with that show. Take it out with that.
Look, copyright be darned.
And what did he say specifically to you?
He said, sit down, nigga.
Riley Freeman is a third grade student at J. Edgar Hoover Elementary School. He's a basketball player, an avid reader, and one day hopes to spread his philosophy through rap music. He was in class when he had a verbal exchange with his teacher, Joe Petto. But Mr. Petto said it was Riley who used the N-word first.
And I just kind of was stunned a second. Well, then get away from the door, nigga. And I repeated the same insult because that's sort of what I've been trained to do.
The school district says that is not what they trained English teacher Paul to do.
Well, I told him to take his seat, and here comes this barrage of insults. I mean, some of the words I've never even heard before, and I was just stunned. And I said, well, sit down, nigga. I just repeated the insult back to him because that's what I've been trained to do.
That is not what he's been trained to do.
I said it, and I didn't say it, and no one else in the class knows that I said it.
Yo, pause it real quick.
From the school investigation show
that several media trained. But man,
his name Detravius.
Yo, you know why he ain't me? He said nobody in the class knows I said it. Yo.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, no, I caught that too. Like, yeah, it's possible. Oh,
he said nobody in the class knows I said it.
But Riley Freeman denies he used the N-word first.
He said, I used the word before, but I didn't. I wouldn't use that word ever. That word hurts people.
Dawson says that students use the slang version of the N-word at Valley High School all the time. He says N-I-G-G-E-R is a racial slur, but says that students use N-I-G-G-A as often as they'd say dude or hey man. And Dawson says as much as he does not like the word, he still used the slang version to feel more comfortable with
black lady.
Why is this word used so frequently? So I just don't understand it. And I'm trying to understand it. I need help. Yes, I use nigga.
She should have reached across the desk.
Oh, go ahead, keep playing. This is the funny part, yo. This is the funny part.
I admit it. I put the H on it to emphasize it's nigga. That, you know, nigga this, nigga please, nigga. You know, can you lend a nigga a pencil?
Mr. Petto claims the version of nigger ending in ger is the racial slur, but that he was using
that's what he going to do to say.
That means the same as buddy.
Can I have a moment of clarity?
Go ahead. What's your moment of clarity here? Can a nigga borrow a pen?
I feel different. I do think, and Kendrick Lamar kind of touched on this on his song about the gay cousin or whatever, but I feel bad for dude because he's absolutely right. We all know this. Nigger and nigga is two different words, and context matters. Yeah. It matters, but it's just like, dude, you are the wrong persuasion. And so my moment of clarity is you should be able to say what you want. You just
saying that. Yo, hold on.
Deal with the consequences.
Whoever's going to edit this, make a point right here. This joke, I've been telling this joke for years that since going back to 2005, and he's like, nah, you wildin'. They can't use it. Now you coming to my side, you a Negro pen with a Negro pen joint.
I'm just saying.
2005, so what's that? That's a lot of time, yo. 17 years? I've been telling you.
Look, I'm just saying, like, yo, looking at that, thinking about him, like, Yeah, you right, bro, but you can't say it. Sorry. It's just like, well, let's go back to spaz. All right. So Beyonce don't take spaz off. What you do? She just had to suffer whatever consequences that there may come as a result of her using that. But I think we've going back to free will. Say whatever words you want, just like you do with our intro. Just don't mess around and call us GGER or GGA. It's Negus.
Negus.
Yeah. But I mean, him explaining it is so right. Nigga, give me a pencil. Give me this. That is hilarious.
Yeah, he said I put the H on it for emphasis. He's like, nigga, please. You gotta take us out with the prayer. We already over a minute, but take us out. I mean, an hour.
All right, Lord, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for those of us that you've blessed to be added to your family. For those that ain't there, we just pray that you give them the space and time to learn more about you, learn what pleases you your way. Be with us. Continue to bless this show. Help me and DeTravis to continue to grow in the various areas of our lives and to continue to share that and give you all the glory. In your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And that was
we did it.
That's a serious prayer, so I'm just gonna say the joke on I gotta stop thinking everything is a joke. When you said, think everybody that joined your family, you know what I was thinking of?
What?
Abortions.
Yeah, they joined the family real quickly. In broadcast